Why is it not standard procedure to collect DNA and fingerprints when people die, so we can run it against criminal databases in order to solve unsolved cases? Rights of privacy. As long as someone has not consented or there is not adequate suspicion of criminal liability, see answer further down on this. No one is allowed to take the DNA or fingerprints of someone, even if they are dead. Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable search and seizure. I don't just get to have your DNA fingerprints because I want to. Crime labs are already backed up for months to years with their current workload, not to mention the expenses that come with it. You would also have to fight privacy issues with people who'd oppose it. There also isn't likely a demand for it in the professional law enforcement community, as DNA and fingerprints as evidence are utilized far less than television shows suggest. While it could help solve cases, collecting DNA and fingerprints after death involves concerns about consent, privacy, and resources, so it's not as simple as just making it standard procedure. Adding millions of people per year to the queue would overwhelm the available testing labs with samples that would almost all come back with no match to anything of interest. Among the matches you did get, a lot of them would be false positives, leading to false accusations against the deceased and unnecessary stress for their surviving family. So sorry for the loss of your beloved father and husband. I'm sure he was a lovely man. Now let me get his fingerprint just in case he's a psycho serial killer. Because in a lot of cases, fingerprints aren't proof of anything without many other factors, and the person can't defend themselves anymore. It would be so easy to use these dead people as scapegoats. If they are dead, there is no justice to serve. It might make someone feel better, but is that worth the cost? Also, the government doesn't own the body, the family does. Unless there is cause to, this wouldn't actually help or do much of anything. Privacy. In the US, at least, our laws are such that you're presumed innocent of any crimes until proven otherwise. Collecting DNA and fingerprints from people assumes guilt. In most cases, you need a warrant to collect DNA from a suspect, meaning there has to be enough evidence already that this person committed a crime to support collection of more evidence. Privacy and lack of probable cause. The first is that it would cost a lot of money. That's like 5 million DNA tests and fingerprint scans a year. The second is a legality question. Just because someone is dead doesn't mean the state can do whatever they want with the corpse. Fourth Amendment. That's operating under the guise of guilty until proven innocent. Bruh, they are trying to get rid of the Department of Education. Who is going to pay for this? While we're at it, let's switch organ donation from opt-in to opt-out. Take his fingerprints, Lou. I think old man Jenkins did it 6 years later. Dig up the bones. We have our murderer. Invasion of privacy is my guess.